meeting between the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and the protesting doctors have failed to take place as the deadlock between the live telecast has continued and the doctors have demanded the live telecast of the meeting, but the West Bengal government had rejected their demands yet again. Mamata Banerjee has also told, in fact, to the protesters that they cannot insult her again and again. Remember, this is the second time that the meeting did not work between the protesting doctors and the West Bengal government, who have been actually amid a standoff, not being able to restore the normalcy and consensus over the victim and the justice for the trainee medic who was raped on the night of August 9th and murdered brutally. However, the protesting doctors have also said that they have dropped the demand of live streaming, but the West Bengal government had said that time was up. Meanwhile, the junior doctors have continued to protest at the Swasthya Bhawan for the 5th consecutive night. Doctors will also be going to hold a mega rally today at 4 p.m. in the wake of the deadlock and the standoff. The rally will start from the Saltlake Central to Swasthya Bhawan. All right, joining me right now, live from Kolkata, is my colleague Renik. Renik, very good morning to you. As we can understand that the deadlock between the doctors and the West Bengal government, and specifically TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee, continues to stand, and there seems to be no consensus in the side as when we talk about the demands to be met with the protesting doctors by Mamata Banerjee.
एकदम ही देखिए, लगातार 4 दिन डॉक्टर्स और ममता बनर्जी के बीच में एक बात को लेकर ही मीटिंग कैंसिल बार बार से हुआ, वो है वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग या लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग। डॉक्टर्स के तरफ से, जूनियर डॉक्टर्स जो है उनके तरफ से साफ साफ कर दिया गया था कि 26 मेडिकल कॉलेज का जो स्टूडेंट, जो जूनियर डॉक्टर्स आज रास्ते में प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं, उनको उनके सामने पूरा ये जो मीटिंग है, इस मीटिंग का ट्रांसपेरेंसी बजाय रखने के लिए लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग का जरूरी है। और मगर दूसरी तरफ वेस्ट बंगाल गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से साफ साफ कर दिया गया था, ममता बनर्जी की तरफ से भी साफ कर दिया गया था कि ये लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग पॉसिबल नहीं है। वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से जो किया जा रहा है वो वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग ही डॉक्टर्स को दिया जाएगा। मगर दूसरी तरफ कल जब डॉक्टर्स, जूनियर डॉक्टर्स कालीघाट में जब ममता बनर्जी के रेसिडेंस में जब पहुंचे थे, उसी टाइम पर उनके तरफ से जब कहा गया कि जब वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग की बात किया जा रहा है, उस वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग के लिए जूनियर डॉक्टर्स की तरफ से भी एक वीडियोग्राफर को अलाउ किया जाए। मगर उसी टाइम पर देखा गया कि ममता बनर्जी की तरफ से साफ साफ कर दिया गया कि जो वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग किया जाएगा वो गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से किया जाएगा। उस वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग के लिए दूसरे किसी को अलाउ नहीं कर सकते। और दूसरी तरफ ममता बनर्जी की तरफ से ये भी स्पष्ट कर दिया गया, ये वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग डॉक्टर्स को तभी मिलेगा जब ये पूरा केस, ये जो मामला सुप्रीम कोर्ट में चल रहा है।
All right, Renik, I request you to kindly stay on with us while we also have Dr. Biswa, who is a resident doctor from the Arjikar Medical College and Hospital, joining us on the broadcast. I appreciate you joining me on the broadcast, sir. Thank you for speaking to NewsX. At this given point of time, of course, there has been much debate over if the demand of the live telecast by the protesting doctors is in fact necessary, or if the government has been trying to do enough as it is being demanded by the protesting doctors, but there seems to be no sight in relief. But when we talk about this recent flashpoint where the offer of tea by the protesting doctors against the Mamata Banerjee government is rejected on the demands that they have been pressing over to get the justice first, is only seem to be brewing more trouble for the state to be now marching back to normalcy. And there have to be things which have to be put in perspective as far as the implementation for maintaining the security for doctors and medical healthcare professionals is concerned in the state.
Well, good morning. I am not a junior doctor, and nor I am from Arjikar. I am a senior consultant at a private hospital. In this under these circumstances, there is a distrust between the government and the junior doctors. Junior doctors are harping on few points, and those are essential points that should be solved. But the meeting must take place between Mamata Banerjee, our chief minister, and the junior doctors. So in that case, there should not be any kind of intransigence shown by the junior doctors, and Mamata Banerjee must also come down from her rigid stand and allow a proper meeting to be held with the doctors. Otherwise, the deadlock will not be solved. We have to break the deadlock because patients are suffering. Almost 30 to 40,000 is the footfall every day at Arjika Medical College. So in that case, the security has been beefed up. The Arjika Medical College premises have been taken over by the central forces. So in that case, the security has been beefed up. But the issue is that the CBI will carry on its investigations and they will take some more time. In fact, CBI has 55 more days to complete the investigation or to file a charge sheet. And the students' movements, the junior doctors' movement that is ongoing, cannot go on for an interminable period. We have to think about the plight of the common people who are dependent on the doctors in Arjika Medical College because, again, I am reiterating, the 40,000 is the footfall. So you can imagine the high number of patients who turn up to get treated at different government hospitals. But there should be an end to this impasse, and I think government should take the proper initiative to solve this problem. This problem cannot go on and on. This problem should be solved ASAP and at the earliest possible time.
Dr. Anindam, also when you speak about the problem at the hand, it is also important to understand the kind of message this is signaling, in fact, to the larger community, if it's for the doctors and if for the people who have been advocating for the safety of the women at the workplace. Do you think that this sort of movement, which has never been seen before in West Bengal and specifically in Kolkata, which in itself is a very anti-establishment movement and anti-government movement in signaling the demand for justice for the victim against the government, does in fact help in solving this matter at any point, in helping the victim get justice, or even the similar cases which we see every day making headlines? Do you think that all this mass movement that has been now taking the center stage of the entire incident is helping us to move forward to address the concern, which is actually a problem at this hand?
Look, this movement will culminate into a major one. And this movement will not be limited. It may have started from Arjika Medical College, as there was a doctor who was murdered and raped. But the message must go for all women in India who seeks safety and security in their workplace, in their different workplaces. But unfortunately, if you discuss properly, we were extremely lackadaisical in implementing Vishaka guidelines. Supreme Court had earlier issued the guidelines, but we did not follow. Not a single state government followed the guidelines meticulously. If the guidelines had been followed, the assault, the attack on women would have stopped or would have dropped in numbers. And this particular incident would not have taken place if Vishaka guidelines were in place. But unfortunately, not a single government all over India took the matter very serious. That's why women are getting affected. They are facing embarrassment, harassment from different officials within the company or from outside. This is happening with relentless regularity. This must come to an end. The harassment must come to an end. The predicament must come to an end. So this is despicable. I think we have to give respect and we have to regard the women folk in the highest position. Unfortunately, we have failed to carry out with this endeavor.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.